All right, welcome back again. We are here again to talk about something that is very, very important to us. We have not been talking about Finnish Prime Minister or Finnish President Alexander Stubb, the man who failed himself with racist because he have never done anything otherwise to prove that he's not. So I was told that he married a British lady. Of course, then you cannot know why the hate on African people, of course, on Biafrans, where the hate is coming from. Now, we all know what happened, to PM. PM lives in Finland, and he was very close to Alexander Stubb. They both share, or they're both in the one political party, in the same political party. And PM used to meet him one on one. They do talk, meaning that he actually know who PM is. In all the time all the time they had together, all the time they stayed together, all the time he know him, PM, and PM know him. They have never had any problem or any suspicious activities against each other. And Alexander Stubb claimed that PM is not, inciting violence, or he is actually committing terrorism act or terrorist act, or whatever they call that. This man have never for once point any accusation finger on PM, meaning that PM is not actually his problem. But now, because of bribery and corruption, he decided to do otherwise. I'm not here to repeat everything we have said in the past, but to remind you, to refresh your memory, for you to understand where we are coming from. Now, it is not a hidden thing that PM is still, in Finland prison. And hopefully, in a few months from now, he will face trial, appeal, of course, and hopefully he will make it out, because it is not it's not good to have the innocent in prison and allow the criminal to be parading themselves and hosting the conference and all that. Alexander Stubb is not a good man. It is very, very clear, and his hate on black people is not hidden either. Although we have some people from our midst, that could know, and DOS members, and some people who claim that they prefer PM to buy than even Biafra coming and all that. In fact, they prefer PM to buy, they prefer PM to do anything, just get him out, simply because they felt that PM stopped their criminality and PM is a stubborn block for them. Now, we know that our land, what is going on in our land, we know the threat that we are facing. We know the criminal gang from the north penetrating and invading homes, not only Biafra land, other part of Nigeria, everywhere is bleeding because of one set of people. Then we have people from our region who know all those things, but yet they prefer to go against their helper than to even help themselves. The criminality going on, the kidnapping and all the threat going on, that they claim that PM is one, he's one causing that, are still going on as we speak, and they are not doing anything to stop it either. Now, the Finland government claimed that PM is one inciting Biafrans to ask for their independence and for their freedom. Here they say also that he is the one, forcing it at home on people, and it was actually backed by or supported by those who hate PM with everything in them, like Uche Chicano, like Danko, like DS members and all these gangs. They know what they did, they know what the document they submitted, they know the intention, they know the agenda they had against PM to make sure they get him out of the way. But guess what? Everything they have done is not actually giving any fruit. Hold it there, because PM and genuine Biafrans are doing all they can to get PM out, even though there are some people who are, who felt that they are the one, that only them can, that they are the one doing something, and they are the one that stand for PM and all that. But like I said, God sees a secret, and He knows whatever anyone is doing. I'm not here to judge anybody or to pick on anybody or to promote anybody, but time will tell. Now, they sit at home. They claim that big PM is one forcing people to sit at home. Is it on, or is it not on? Are people still sitting at home or not. We are going to see that on this video. Like I said, we have not been talking about this at home for some time now, but I think we need to slide it to remind you where we are coming from and where we are, and of course, and where we are heading to. Now, a few days ago, European countries, had kind of their independent, not the independent, just the European Day, something like that. Okay, it's not about the independence here; it's about a kind of the continent. Should I say continental Memorial Day, something like that? So that was on May 9th of May. Remember, today's date is May 11th. So on 9th of this month, May 2026. Finland Prime Minister or Finland President, I don't know whichever way, whatever he bears and Stubb, a very, very, double human being or double life human being, who never for once, engage himself in anything meaningful than to antagonize Biafrans and label them whatever he wants and using them to enrich himself and his people. He made his post on 9th of May saying the aim of Europe integration is peace, prosperity, security, and stability. That is why we Europeans decided to pool sovereignty and work to find common solution to common problems. Now, remember he said that is why we Europeans decided to pool sovereignty and work to find common solution to common problems. This is what, when you talk about devil incarnate, when you talk about agent of Satan, I think you can see that easily in Europe. I'm not saying that Europeans are evil, but you see the government of some of the countries in Europe, if not all. I mean, let me just say some, because I have to pick on people who have shown their true color. All right. But many of them have done that. They have a way of selling something they rejected to other people. In Europe, you guys value, you divide yourself by, boundaries like ethnic boundaries, by tribal line, making sure that everybody lives in each space, like live here to own space, excel, progress, and we come back, we unite each other, and we work together as a country, as an entity. That's how they divided Europe. Small countries are found in Europe, very petty countries. They are backing themselves up, helping them to grow, helping each other to grow, to make sure that the environment and the entire continent are peaceful and prosper. But the same people are using their quest to unite and to have peaceful region to create chaos in Africa, playing in the intelligence of Black people, using them to achieve what they want. Why do we shy away from speaking the truth? The same Europe are the one, that introduced Christianity to many people in the world, especially in Africa. The same Europe told us how to care for one another, how to come for the less privileged and all that. The same Europeans will turn around and create problem and run away. The only thing they can do is to send UNICEF or Red Cross to assist you while you are going through the pain and suffering which they themselves secretly created using our own people who don't think deep, who are not actually mentally sound, that claim to be in charge of African leadership and everything. Now, here he says something. He said again, the EU is never perfect, but its founding was probably the best decision European leader took after World War II. All right. Now, the same man, because this EU is the reason why they are working hand in hand to suck and milk natural resources, natural gas, everything in Africa to enrich themselves, and they share it among themselves. Remember what they called Berlin Conference. I think Berlin Conference, yeah, Berlin Conference. I think in a city in Germany, Berlin. So they had this Berlin Conference where they agree on how to partition Africa among each other. That is why you come to a country like Cameroon today, it's being dominated and being controlled by France. Then in Nigeria is Britain. Then in Ghana is Britain. Then you go to a country like Mali, Niger, Ivory Coast. These are French dominated area by France. British government and France and French government, dealt with Africa mercilessly, and are still doing the same thing today. Few days ago, we heard in the news that Fulani terrorist militias, okay, invaded, but Mali. They tried to overthrow the current government of Mali, and they succeeded literally. But if not the Russian presence were there, the story would have been something else as we speak. Russians know how to help their allies. Britain and France will always try their best to calculate on what they will gain by helping you and what they will lose by helping you. France is not a good friend to Africans. The same thing applicable to Britain. These are countries who don't care about humanity. After dealing with you, they will climb up and go to podium and begin to announce to you what it means to stand for humanity and all that. But everything in them is different. This Stubb, who actually dealing with Biafrans and causing problem, using our life to build to build Finland economy, Finnish economy, is here talking about bragging on how Europeans formed their union. The European Union is basically, built on how to use their weapon or what they have against other people, other continents, and how to play this game on Africans and enrich themselves. Today, one of the gold reserve in Europe is in England. Is there any gold mining site in England? No. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He said again, here down here at the last part of the message, the EU is never perfect, but its founding was probably the best decision European leaders took after World War II. Let's keep working together. Happy Europe Day. Working together on how to make sure that Africa will never rise. The problem of Africa today is European countries. You may not like it, but that is not the fact. That's not the fact. And it's very, very sad to see all those things. Am I saying that Europeans should suffer? No. Am I saying that Africans should go and start committing crime in Europe? No. Am I saying you should see them as your enemy? No. But it's good for you to know that they are the one holding you down. The government of those European countries, they are your number one problem. All right. People are mocking them, insulting them, using everything. If you go to comment section, you find it is quite interesting, but I don't have time, okay, to show you a lot. People are not even Africans, but people who have conscience, mostly Europeans. That's why I said that I'm not saying that the Europeans are bad, but you see those leaders of those countries in Europe, they are worse than Boko Haram. In fact, without them, there's nothing like Boko Haram, because they are the one embodying terrorism, embodying criminality. Imagine a country like Nigeria bribing Finland to jail one of their citizens. How can you justify that? How can you make it make sense to me? Because it is not. Look at the man here, Alexander Stubb. This man, very, very devilish. Okay, people are reacting on the post and everything, the way they can. This is their choice. Now, I just want Alex Stubb to understand that after claiming that PM is the one forcing people to sit at home and all that, are you aware that as we speak, Biafrans are sitting at home or was having sit at home with everything in them? This is something you need to understand. It is something that you need to learn from. And when you talk about, mandate. Biafrans have given PM mandate to do everything he did. Look at it. This is when Biafran voted for self-referendum. The video is here. You can see it.
It is ongoing. It is happening live. Biafrans are ready to go.
Look at it.
Biafrans
Look at it.
Are ready to go.
Are you following?
The referendum.
Did anybody force these people? I don't want to play the video to the end because it is quite long. I want to minimize the minutes of this video because we must talk about sit at home going on. Maybe in our subsequent video we may touchlight it. I just want you to understand. Anybody that know Alex Stubb should pass this message to him. When you say PM is one, destabilizing our land, the coup you are seeing here took place in our own land. People came out and began to vote to support, referendum, self-referendum. It was very, very peaceful. No registered, no crime or crisis or anything at all. No. But sit at home as you speak. After holding PM for 1 year plus now, sit at home is still on. Press release, May 11th, 2026. The voluntary Monday sit at home in the 40th state of the Christian nation of United States of Biafra, USB, today recorded massive success as most citizens stayed at home as a new nation watch videos. Down here, she did not stop. She said, USB was declared on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. This act has legitimized the new nation USB and delegitimized the terrorist state of Nigeria that is currently forcefully occupying our sovereign nation. The delegitimization, the delegitimized Nigerian Southeast and South politicians continue to use Nigerian terrorist propaganda to misinform his gullible followers that sit at home has been cancelled. Well, watch the videos. Thanks to the 80 million Biafrans that voluntarily sat at home today. This will continue until those 4 conditions are met. You remember the 4 conditions? Now, watch the video. This is the first. I will try my best to see if I can reduce the size so you can see it. Let's just make use of it. Yeah. Let's watch it this way. Sit at home today.
Of May 2026, this is Imo State Secretariat.
In Imo State Secretariat.
Yeah. Very nice and good. We can say today, Mondays, voluntary sit-at-home in the state of Owerri, all bank are shut down. Nowhere to come in, everywhere is blocked. You see here, this is the house lockdown. Everywhere is locked and key. Thank you and God bless you. Hello.
Now, this is not just video of last year. The bank, as you can see, shut down.
Now, Monday sit-at-home, everywhere is under lock and key.
In Imo State.
Just the big place is the busy area. Well, under lock and key. Thank you, Abiyama. Almighty Creator. Now, Monday sit-at-home, Monday voluntary sit-at-home. Today we are live and direct here in the heart of Owerri. Monday voluntary sit-at-home. Today we are live.
So this is just one out of many, events that took place in Biafran land today. So anybody that know Alex Stubb should ask him, who is now forcing the sit at home? Who is the one forcing it? Is he who? Can you tell us? Maybe you want to check something. Who is the one forcing it now? What do you have to say after this? Please like the video and let me know what you think about all we discussed so far. Don't forget to share this video and comment. God bless you and take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.